Well, it turns out that buying a watch for someone else is really hard to do. But finding the perfect watch for my stepdad to mark his retirement for 32 years as a commercial pilot has felt like a next level challenge. So today I'm explaining exactly why I chose this watch here as the ultimate gift. Dads are practical. You know, my stepdad, he's a pilot half the time, but the other half the time, he's a project guy. He's always working in the basement, using tools, working on his car, moving dirt in the wheelbarrow. I mean, this guy's getting after it. And so I needed a genuine, reliable tool that he would want to wear every single day and not just too shiny and fancy that he'd put it in the drawer and never wear it. So I kind of set out to get him the perfect watch, and I had to think of three characteristics that were going to be non-negotiable for his watch profile, if you will. First, legibility. I needed something that was clear and instant to read. Reason being is he's moving on to a new position as a private charter pilot or captain, so he's still going to be wearing this thing in low light and need to be able to read at a quick glance. Second, low maintenance. I needed it to be super reliable and a ready to go movement. And third, a durable finish. So I wanted to get something that had a fully brushed case and bracelet to hide all those daily scratches from him, getting out there and beating it up as he's going about his day. So this here is the Hamilton Khaki Aviation pilot day date. Let's get it. They always have the longest names for some reason. But you can see here, I'll talk about that legibility in a second. But it hits every single filter exactly what I was looking for. And here are the reasons why. So the first is the dial. Between the high contrast markers, the way that it hits the light. Shout out to America. She's my contact up at Ben Bridges, and she brought in a few different watches. And when I picked this one up and I saw those markers, I knew I had to have it. I love the large aviation hands to give it that pilot vibe. And I love the full spelled out day window up at the 12 o'clock position. It gives awesome legibility and it's impossible to misread at a glance. I really, really like it. Second is the case finishing. It's got a fully brushed steel bracelet and it has some, actually, and the case is brushed as well, but it has a nice, really polished, high polished bezel that you can see, I think is really pretty. And he's going to be able to wear this without showing every single little scratch and it'll still last him for years to come. So the third and the last thing is the movement. This is powered by the Swiss-made Hamilton caliber H40 automatic. I went back and forth between quartz or automatic, and I thought quartz would be reliable and good because you could just grab it and go. But this is an engineer that we're talking about. This man will appreciate the clear window in the back, the case back, so that he can see the mechanics of this watch. And I think that that will give him a little bit of extra meaning as he picks this up throughout his work week and slides it on the wrist. Another great thing about this is it has an 80-hour power reserve. I think that that's going to be perfect for him so he can set it on the nightstand for a few days, pick it back up, and you won't have to do any winding. So for a practical guy that is in the cockpit for half of his time, and for the other half of his time, he's out beating it up. I think it's actually perfect for him. I like that it has the upgraded anti-magnetic balance spring and it has the mechanical engine. I love really everything about it. And I think that this is going to be a great gift for him. So when you're gifting a watch, look past all the luxury labels and find the utility that actually matches the person that you're shopping for. There's so many things to consider. I found the perfect watch so much so that I'm having envy. I'm really having envy, and I wish that this was my watch. So I'm really excited to give it to him here in the next month or so. If you had to give yourself, or excuse me, if you had to give your father a watch or someone else a watch as a gift, drop some of your picks in the comments below. I'm curious what you'd come up with.